Have you ever seen those curly music symbols at the beginning of sheet music? Kind of like this one. Today, we're going to learn what those symbols mean, and we're going to draw them together. Let's go. Hi, I'm Miss Emily with EB Music. I'm a piano and voice teacher, and today is our weekly piano lesson. This is where we're gonna sing, play, learn something new, and draw something together. I'm so excited you're here. And if you love this lesson, go grab a grown-up and go to ebnmusic.com/books, where you can buy all 3 of my beginner piano books so you can get started learning piano at home. Who all is here today? Let's sing our hello song. Hello, hello, I'm so very glad to see you. Hello, hello, how are you today? Hello, hello, I'm so very glad to see you. Hello, hello, I am happy today. How are you today? I hope you are happy today. Let's start with a fun rhythm activity. Today, Miss Emily's going to draw some notes on her whiteboard, and we're going to practice tapping our hands, whether we play the note with the left hand or the right hand. And so, let's do it. Here is our board, and I'll just use black. So with our left and our right hand, when we're reading music, the right hand notes are written at the top, and the left hand notes are written at the bottom. To play a right hand note, for our purposes here, it's not always like this, but for today, the stem of the note, see, this is the note head and this is the stem. The stem is going to go up. If we play a note with our left hand, the stem of the note goes down like that. This looks like a lowercase d. This looks like a lowercase p. And sometimes that's a good way to remember it. And so, if we were to tap this rhythm, it starts with our right hand. So we would go right, right, left, left. Okay, so I'm going to erase left hand and right hand. And then let's try that again. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Right, right, left, left. Nice. Let's try another one. Okay, this time, let's start here, here, boop. All right, see how they're staggered like that? So that tells me to play them one at a time. Okay, so we are starting with the left. So we go left, right, left, right. 1, 2, ready, go. Left, right, left, right. Good job. And we're going to talk about these symbols in a minute, and we're going to learn how to draw them. But for right now, I'm just going to draw them like this. So this symbol is our right hand notes, and this symbol is our left hand notes. So let's draw a few of these. Boom. When you're reading music, you read from left to right, and then they're staggered. So you're kind of reading this like one line. So it starts with the right hand, left, left, right, right, left. 1, 2, ready, go. Right, left, left, right, right, left. Good job. When we practice using both hands like this, it's helping connect our brain to our hands to the piano so we can play better and read music better. Okay, now let's draw the first part of our picture. We're going to draw both of those symbols that I showed you. We're going to talk more about them in just a second. But first, we're going to draw Miss Treble Clef is her name. So start over on the left side. And we can draw this big. We can draw these symbols big. Okay, so how you start your treble clef is we're gonna draw like a really long kind of a hook, and then we're gonna loop like we're drawing the letter P. So this is the first part of Miss Treble Clef. She's beautiful. Okay, now let's learn something new on the piano today. And we've already hinted at this. These are the symbols we're going to learn today. So this symbol is called Miss Treble Clef. Treble Clef. And let me see if I can show you. There it is. The treble clef sign. And this symbol is Mr. Bass Clef. Bass. And then here is our bass clef sign. So these symbols tell us to play with our right or left hands, and they tell us to play low and high notes. So Miss Treble Clef tells us to play the high notes with our right hand, and Mr. Bass Clef is the low notes with our left hand. So now if we come to the piano, what that means for the piano is this. So we know how to find our middle C. Find the middle of the piano, the two black keys. Here is C. So Miss Treble Clef tells us to play any note from middle C all the way up the piano. So we put Miss Treble Clef on the right side. Mr. Bass Clef tells us to play middle C all the way to the left side of the piano. So we'll put him here. Now you might have noticed that they both can include middle C, and middle C is written the same way in both treble and bass clef. So that's why we say that. So anything from middle C and higher is Miss Treble, and anything from middle C and lower is Mr. Bass Clef. Let's take a song from my green book that you can get at ebnmusic.com. So this is the first song in my book where you learn treble and bass clef, the wheels on the bus. So as you can see Miss Treble Clef is on the top, Mr. Bass Clef is at the bottom. So that tells me that everything that's written on this line, oops, sorry, my camera. Okay, everything written on this line here goes from here higher. And because this is very simple, we're only going to use these 5 notes in treble clef. We're not going to reach all the way. And then Mr. Bass Clef, anything that's written in Mr. Bass Clef, that tells me it's anything below middle C and below. And in the book, I have you put your hands here where your thumb is on the B. So you have treble and bass. And here, maybe I can put the signs right here on my hands. There we go. Yeah, treble and bass. And that's how basically you read music, with treble clef and bass clef. Okay, easy enough, right? Now we're ready for the next part of our drawing. And we started Miss Treble Clef, so let's finish her. Okay, so we have our P. So then now, I like to call this part, this is her flowy dress in the back. So we're gonna draw like a little loop in the back. You know, those fancy dresses that are really like flowy in the back. And then the last part, we're gonna draw her big belly. She's got a belly. It's really important. This is her belly. It kind of like curves around just like that. And we just drew Miss Treble Clef. How is yours looking? Okay, now it's time to learn a song on the piano. Okay, this is the Itsy Bitsy Spider, or this book calls it Eensy Weensy Spider. This is just a simple picture of one of the songs that's in a very beginner piano book. And I know it's kind of small, but hopefully you can see it a little bit. Okay, so as you can see, hopefully you can see, maybe I can point to it. Here is the treble clef symbol. And it also gives me a hand position at the top. So I see that the treble clef symbol, that's my right hand. It says 1 finger on C. We're gonna put it on middle C. And here's all of our right hand fingers, Miss Treble Clef. And then I see the Mr. Bass Clef symbol right here. So I have my left hand and it says number 3 finger is on E. So I'm going to find an E. It's not going to be on this E, right? Because this is the treble clef side. So we need to go down here and find the E in the Mr. Bass Clef side and put our number 3 finger there. And here is our hand position. Okay, and by the way, this is called the C scale. So it's when your left hand P key's on C, right hand thumb is on C. Okay, so let's follow the music. We start with 3 C's. D, E, E, D, C, D, E, C, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Now we're ready to go to Mr. Bass Clef here. Bass Clef is the left hand. We're going to start with that E. E, E, F, G, G, F, E, F, G, E, 2, 3, 4. And if you can see in the music that E has a spider web or a spider symbol, it's so funny. I love it. Nice. Now we're going to go to the next page, which starts with treble clef. So it's our right hand. I see something interesting happening here. Do you see how it moves to the bass clef? It has a little line. So that means it's the left hand that's going to play the G. So after I play the C, then I'm going to play the two Gs. So here's my right hand C, left hand G. Nice. And then our next line, it starts with treble clef. And this is the simple way of reading music. This was your first time reading, not your first time reading music, but one of the first times that we've tried it all written out like this. Nice job, you did awesome. So let's try to play it all together. Here we go. Itsy bitsy spider climbed on middle C. Ready for the left hand? Down came my hands. She jumped right down to E. Gotta scroll it. Itsy crawled up higher to my piano book, and she's hidden in my music. If you dare to look. Isn't that cute? It changed the words to it. And where is she hidden in our music? Right here. There is the spider. Great job. You did amazing with that, reading treble and bass. Now we're ready for the next part of our drawing. We drew Miss Treble Clef. Man, I gotta find, where did my black marker go? There it is, found it. Okay, now we're gonna draw Mr. Bass Clef. We'll draw him right beside Miss Treble Clef. And I know I drew them on the wrong side, didn't I? I was supposed to draw this on the right side. Oops, I'm sorry. Okay, but that's okay. All right, so Mr. Bass Clef, we're gonna draw half of a heart. So he is one half of a heart, kind of like a little hook, like that. And as you can see, if we drew something over here, that would make a heart, wouldn't it? I like to say that just means Mr. Bass Clef's heart is not complete. He needs Miss Treble Clef. Okay, now let's apply what we've learned today to a game. This game is called Helping Hands, and it's really cute. I don't know, I should have drawn red circles on this tree, so it's like an apple tree, but they're blue. So Helping Hands helps us practice the difference between treble and bass clef, left and right hands. So here's how we play. I'm going to hold up a card. Well, sometimes I'll hold up a card. Sometimes I'll just say right hand or left hand. Or I might even hold up a quarter note with the stem up or the stem down. Like this, there's the stem up, and then here's the stem down. And whenever I say or show those things, we're going to draw a line. Let me get my line ready. I think instead of drawing a line, let's bring down the blueberry to the correct hand. Let's do that instead. Okay, so Miss Emily's going to show a card like this. I might play a sound. If I play a high sound or a low sound, I might say right hand, left hand. So whichever card I hold up, what it represents, either the left or the right hand, we're going to drag the blueberry down to that correct hand. These are supposed to be apples in the apple tree, but these are blue instead of red. So, okay. All right, you ready for the first one? So let's try this. Which hand should this go to? If you said the right hand, Miss Treble Clef, you are correct. Nice job. Okay, how about this? It's a quarter note, the stem goes down. Remember we talked about if it goes down, it's the left hand. Nice job. Ooh, I heard a low note. That's definitely left hand. Great job. How about the stem goes up? If you said right hand, you are correct. Great job. Okay, how about this one? It's Mr. Bass Clef, the left hand. Awesome. Okay. If You said right hand. That's right. Those were high notes. Great job. Okay. Now we're going to start repeating. Miss Treble Clef is right hand. Great job. Ooh, let's try this. Those were some low notes. Left hand low. Great job. Okay, for the last two, right hand. Left hand. Great job. How did you do? Did you get all of them right? That was so fun. I hope you had fun with that game. Okay, now we're ready to finish our drawing, and we just have one more thing to put on Mr. Bass Clef to finish him. And those are his two dots right here. Very important. Okay, now, like I said, if you want to grab some colors, colored pencils, some crayons, we can decorate our board. We can decorate it. We can just draw little squigglies. There are parts of Miss Treble Clef that we can color in if you'd like. So let's do that together. Ready? I just colored in Miss Treble Clef. I think I'll just leave Bass Clef as it is, but you know what? I just realized maybe I can do this with Mr. Bass Clef. Let's make his dots here open. So then we can color the inside of the dot. Those dots are uneven. We can color the inside. Ooh, maybe red. I'll do red for this one. Nice. And then maybe pink, because I'm thinking half of a heart. So these are my heart colors. And here's pink for him. There we go. Nice. How does your drawing look? I bet it looks great. Great job. Let's review what we've learned today. So we learned these two symbols today. We learned Miss Treble Clef and Mr. Bass Clef. We even learned how to read them on sheet music. We practiced which hand to play. We practiced our high and low sounds. We learned Itsy Bitsy Spider, and we even practiced drawing them. That was so fun. And I hope you had fun too. Join me next week where we're going to talk about the musical alphabet a little bit more and do some practice with it. Okay, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. I'll see you next time. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye.